Hey guys, Smoky Medic here. Got an unboxing of some new stuff. Excuse my appearance. I'm off work today. I'm being lazy. Ran a few errands. But real quick, I'm hoping that everything's in the box I ordered because I just picked it up off my porch and look at this shit. So I hope nobody tried to fucking steal something out of there or whatever. So I got two things here that I'll show you in a minute. So, this fall, going to try to do two things. One, I'm going to start hunting again, specifically bow hunting. I also want to try to do some more camping, bushcraft stuff. Now, there are a few things I kind of needed. I had some stuff already to do, like the really, not really real primitive stuff, but a few things that I wanted to get to kind of make learning, practicing bushcraft a little more easier. Now I have enough knives to last me a lifetime, but there was a style knife that I specifically wanted. So, got two things in here, like I said again, all from Amazon. You know, it's hard to go wrong. You spend the $70 or so on an Amazon Prime account for a year, and you get, you know, the free 2-day shipping. And even overnight, 1-day shipping is usually a really good deal too. But the prices, just the prices themselves, you can save on Amazon plus the free 2-day shipping. I mean, it's almost a no-brainer. A lot of stuff I buy on Amazon I can't get, you know, where I live. No place has any of this stuff. So let's go ahead, open it up here. See what knife am I using? Using my pink scaled Victorinox Florist knife. Keep this knife in a little tray next to my front door. I take it out when I go pick vegetables out of my garden. Pop these bags real quick. So, one of the main things I'm going to try, you know, when you're getting into bushcrafting, primitive type outdoor stuff is firecraft. And, you know, I will eventually work my way to try to do like friction fires and everything. But first I wanted to try some other things. Spark made fires, I guess is what you'd call it. So, got myself a gigantic ferrocerium rod, 6 inches long. Whew. It's probably about almost not quite a ½ inch in diameter, but I don't think, but it's getting up there. It's pre-drilled for a lanyard too already, so I need to find some blaze orange, like a really bright neon green, 550 cord to snake through there, make a loop. That way it's visible if I drop it or something like that. So very nice. And then here we go. So, Condor knife and tool. This will be my first Condor knife and tool product. Off the top of my head, I don't think I've had anything from Condor at all. They've been around. Well, actually, the box says here they've been around since 1787. I'm not really sure how accurate that is, but sorry. They're made in El Salvador, and they have a really good reputation in the knife community. And they make some machetes, some axes too that are supposed to be actually pretty decent as well. So you can check out Condor Knife and Tool. Lots of YouTube videos and their different products. They always come out with some pretty cool stuff every year. And everything is really reasonable price. I don't think any of their knives are over, shoot, I don't know if any of them are even $100. The ones I've looked at least. And something that came out too this year, just a few months ago, was I think it's like 4 or 5 of their different knives. They're just selling the blades themselves, so no handles. So you get a finished, complete blade, and you can handle it yourself with whatever material you want, which is pretty cool. And those only run about like $20-some, I think. So pretty cool. So, I wanted to get a traditional bushcrafter style knife. So, first off here, first thing on top, got Condor's leather sheath. I've always heard good things about their sheaths, and I tell you what, this is just really nice quality sheath. Very thick, very good leather. It's not cheap leather. The stitching looks really, really good on it. Burnished seams here. Very nice, very thick. Nice big belt loop for different size belt loops. Got their Condor goofy kind of emblem on it. Made in El Salvador. Again. So, what else is in here? Got just a little thing here, just saying, knife is made of carbon steel, will rust if not properly maintained. After use, swipe down with light rust-proofing oil. And then it's got a little product catalog in here as well, which I will actually find this particular knife. That way I give all the correct specs. Ooh, they got some other knives in here that I didn't realize they had. I haven't been on their website in a while. Okay. Here we go. Now we're cooking. So it comes in a nice box. Not that that really matters, but you know, I mean, for the price you pay for this, you know, comes in a nice thick gauged plastic. It's got a little silica humidity packet in there. Blade comes wrapped in like a parchment type paper. Good. I just off the man. This is gonna be a nice knife. You know, I like expensive custom knives, but I tell you what, in today's market, there's some production knives that are just, for the prices you pay for them, are just ridiculous. So here you go. This is the Condor Bush Lore. Now there's the Bush Lore and the Mini Bush Lore. This is the full size Bush Lore. Boom. As you can tell, just kind of a generic, traditional bushcraft style knife. Again, you got Condor there, El Salvador on there. Man. So wood handles, grip scales, pinned in with brass pins. Then you got a brass lanyard pin in there too. This will probably get or I'm not a huge lanyard person, but just for the fact, you know, this be getting carried out in the woods and whatnot and being used a lot, I'll put a high-vis, some sort of high-vis paracord on here as well, just in case it does get dropped. I'll be able to find it easier. Man, this feels good in the hand. Man, it feels real good in the hand. I like the wood, the dark wood. Might actually sand this down a little bit. Put some linseed oil on it. Scandi grind. Now you can use, that's really popular with bushcrafters, just because of the shape of the grind. It's almost like a thick V wedge almost. It's supposed to be, I've never had a Scandi grind knife. It's supposed to be pretty easy to sharpen as well. But the idea with it, it's very good for splitting and batoning. So you get it batoned down into some wood. It helps to spread apart wood, pieces of wood easier, so they split. So, and it's supposed to be easier for feather sticks as well. Man, so just, I mean, you know, just sharp. Time to shave my arm. Yeah, popping hairs off. Probably not the sharpest knife, but sharp. Could probably stand maybe to be, oh man, I don't know, it's sharp. If I take a strop to it or something. Let's see here. I'll take this. No, it's pretty sharp. So this knife, full retail on this is, doesn't have it on here. I think the full retail is supposed to be about $50. Again, Amazon, I think it was 34 bucks, 35 bucks, something like that. With Amazon Prime free 2-day shipping as well. So, also it's 1075 still, I believe, 1075 high carbon. I've never had, I don't believe I've ever had a knife made at 1075. I've had 1095 steel. I don't see this will be an issue at all. Any of the 10 series steels are really good knives. Also comes, you can also get a micarta handle option. That's going to cost you more. So, let's see, give you the quick specs. The blade length is 4 5/16 long. Overall length of 9 5/16. Blade thickness 3 millimeters. And weight, for you guys that are obsessed about weight, is 0.77 pounds, so under a pound. And the mini bush thrower has a 3-inch blade with an overall length of 6.5. That just seems like it's a little too, like that's just a little bit too small, but you know, whatever. So man, just another thing is on this that I specifically wanted to. It's got a seems like it has a pretty good 90-degree spine. What I mean by that is that the back spine of the knife, it's not rounded. It could probably be a little flatter, a little sharper, but it's just flat. And the reason a lot of the survival bushcraft guys spec their knives that way or push for knives that way is because you can take your ferrocerium rod and you can use that back 90-degree spine to spark with. Now granted, you know, really what I will do is I will actually tie a striker onto this. I'll probably just take a piece of a hacksaw or something and use that. But at the same time, it's always nice, you know, if you lose that for some reason or whatever, you can still use the back of your knife and create a spark. And even if you do get a knife that doesn't have that, if you do want that, you know, easy fix. You take a file and you file it down how you want it, or you take a sanding, you know, a grinder and just very lightly do it, or a belt sander or whatever. So not a big deal. I'll actually take it outside here after I stop this video and just try it and see if it'll spark or not. So man, I'll tell you what, that's just an impressive knife. I can't believe people, you know, it boggles my mind. People, they buy these, people that aren't really knife people, but they want knives for something. They buy these cheap, shitty knives that cost more than some of the really decent quality knives you can buy nowadays. You have people that buy those fucking, oh, I got this knife at the gas station for fucking at the gas station or the truck stop for $20, and it's a total piece of shit knife. When you can actually you can go and buy a, you know, you can get a Kershaw, you know, that's retailed at $20-some, or some of the Ganzos, or those types of knives are actually good quality knives and very well built. And the same with fixed blades. People spend more money on cheap, shitty fucking fixed blades that look cool, that think are going to be good, when you can spend $35 or so on a quality knife like this. It just boggles my mind. I don't get it. Man, just feels good in the hand. I'm gonna really look forward. The Bushcraft knife that I really wanted. See, I was good. I shouldn't have bought this, but the knife I wanted was an LT Wright, a new LT Wright knife that came out. That's was designed by a Bushcraft expert and former SAS operator in the UK. That's a French trade style design knife, which I just like the looks of it, but it's also a really nice knife too. So I figured I could justify this, and it'd be a good little review for an inexpensive knife, fixed blade knife, for you guys too. So plan on seeing this knife in videos. I'll do a full review of this knife. I'll do a review of this ferrocerium rod. This is actually has a brand name on it. Bayite or something like that. I actually found this on the Prepared Mind 101 YouTube channel's Amazon store. So go on there. And he also has a pretty, I think it's Brian is his name, the guy that runs Prepared Mind. He has a good video on the differences between a lot of these ferrocerium and magnesium rods as far as you get what you pay for. You can find a lot cheaper ones, but they're going to be skinny, short ones, and they're not going to be made of ferrocerium, which creates a bigger, longer burning spark as well. So if you pay a little extra money, you're actually going to get something that's actually going to do better by you and also last longer too. So, man. So look for this knife, look at our review. Hopefully be practicing some bushcraft stuff in the woods or in my backyard. I have a fire pit, so hopefully the next week or so, I'll just go out there, collect some wood, and practice doing some firecraft stuff with this and the ferrocerium rod. And then hopefully I'll carry out in the field this year too, deer hunting. Hopefully field dress some game with it too. All right. So this is. I guess I forgot about the sheath. See how it does in the sheath. Okay. Got a tight fit, but, leather's going to strap, man, it's nice. Fits in there. No retention strap or anything. Fits in there really tight, nice and tight. I'm sure that'll stretch out over time for a little bit easier to put in, but I don't really mind. It's not like it's something you have to get to and put in really quick. Maybe later on I'll get a Kydex sheath made for it. I'll probably put some leather conditioning stuff that I have on this to help protect it from the weather. So anyway, if you're looking for a good fixed blade knife in about this size for anything, hunting, bushcraft stuff, an all-around knife, I would definitely look into the Bush Lore or any of the other Condor products they have on there, and check out some YouTube videos on a lot of the Condor products as well. Kind of help you find what you want. That never hurts. So this is Smoky Medic. Thanks for watching again, guys. Thanks for being patient on my little hiatus while I was out, while I was busy getting stuff done. So this is Smoky Medic. We'll talk to you later.